it stopped. And if you see any bad parts, you could just cut them out, like this part right here. It's bad. Put that away. Alright, keep on working on. Alright, so now that this is done, I'm going to be putting it in here. And of course now you need to wash your hands. Put this away. Soap. Alright, so now we are going to be seasoning the chicken. Put this away. With, going to be using some salt. Oops, let's use the bigger one. That makes our life way easier. Oh, check the veggies. I'm going to turn it down to maybe a 3. Okay, so some salt. Alright. A little bit of pepper. Alright, a little bit of allspice. And a little bit of Cajun. So, I started cooking when I was about 5 years old. And I started to cook with my mom, but I was doing really simple things like making the dressing on the salad, or like, oh, I don't know, maybe like cutting a little like stuff. So, and then when I got older, I was like, you know what, I really want to take this as like a career. Like, all I'm saying is I want to go to culinary school, and I mostly cook with my grandma. We cook Middle Eastern food. So yeah, and Middle Eastern food has a lot of good spices in there and all that. So we are going to add a little bit more salt. So I honestly just love cooking. Like, I don't even care if I care if I make it there to chopped, but I'm already so glad that I actually had this opportunity. We're going to add a little bit more Cajun. Enough. Mix this up. Right, and then now we are going, alright, a little bit more allspice. And the allspice is just going to give it this like tangy flavor. Alright, now I'm going to be washing my hands. Or a little bit more pepper. Oops, let me wash my hands. Right. Alright, so now we are going to be doing this, mixing it. Alright, so that's good. So now we are going to, I'm going to go check my vegetables, but first I'm going to wash my hands. Right. So these need about a couple more minutes. Alright. So let me talk to you about So I already talked to you about my hobbies, but the things that I love to do besides cooking is honestly volleyball. That's like my all-time favorite sport because like I'm tall and I think I'm really good for it. So yeah. Oh, we're gonna mix up this chicken a little more. So I think, let's get all the flavors together. Alright. So when I take out when I'm going to be taking out when I take out the vegetables, I'm just going to be throwing in the chicken right away. So the same oils are going to be in there. And then if I need to, I'll add it. Mix this up. Almost. So this is how I know when it's done. When the onion gets a little caramelization, but not too much where it's like a charred color. So I'm going to set this over. Add a little bit of lemon juice. Just a little, not too much to overpower. That's good. I think we need a little bit more salt. Because, you know, you always want to season your food, because you don't want to have bland food where like every bite they know what you're going to have to eat. So I love to cook with my grandma because like we always make this like really good Middle Eastern food. It's called kanafe, and it's like a little Middle Eastern noodle. It's like this big, and it's with cheese, and it's in the oven, and when you open it, it just oozes into your mouth. It's amazing. Hey, if I make it to the show, I can make it. See where I'm coming from? Alright, so I'm just going to be moving it around. And this is going to take, I see a little bit of caramelization around the pan, so maybe I'm going to turn this up to a 6, and it's going to need like another minute or two. So now I'm just going to be cleaning my station, because you always want to have a clean station. Put this in the sink. Alright. Alright, so now we're just going to let it dry right there. And now we're going to clean the knives. Be careful about this part. No one wants their finger chopped off. Trust me. And I don't think anyone's home. That's the good part, because then I have all the food to myself. So, let me check this. Alright, so I think these are done. Yeah. Now, I'm going to be turning off this. I'm going to be putting it into a plate. Whoops. Alright, there we go. And now what we're going to do is, it's okay if there's a little bit of onions, but we're going to try to get them all out. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we are going to be adding a little bit more oil. Just that much.